Titans going to signal for a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
First carry now for the Memphis man, Darrell Henderson.
That's some good hard running there as he'll push his way forward for about 5.
At the 30-yard line.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent game.
5.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Now here's a throw that's complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 16 yards, a first down.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start, getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
To the sideline.
A deep ball down that right sideline, and he made sure that he put it where either his guy was going to catch it or no one was.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. He'll find Metcalf. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 11 yards there, first down.
Gain of 11 on the play.
And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball, and sometimes it just happens naturally. And then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand, you keep going back to him because he's running routes with confidence as the game goes on.
So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43. Back to throw again. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
On 2nd down now, it's Henderson, and he is going to get this close to the first down marker as he's brought down at the Titans 31. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. The intended receiver was DK Metcalf. And it's 2nd down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Like a freight train off the edge, Calais Campbell with a sack.
3rd down. 3rd and long.
Now they're coming up on play number 8 of this opening drive, but they're looking at a 3rd and long. The gun. They'll look to throw. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 15. And a terrific return as he'll take it up past the 35. Time will tell if that's an interception that rattles the rookie here. First drive on the road.
And you know the discussion going into the game? Centered on, okay, let's get out nice and easy, take care of the football, we're on the road. You're a youngster, let's not make mistakes early. But now the conversation will shift to, okay, put it behind you, move on. Long way to go in this one.
Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 35-yard line.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Now Elliott. And this looks a lot like the last play. Behind the line of scrimmage, he's tackled for the 2nd straight go-around. Great job by this Jacksonville D.
We knew both of these safeties were good in run support, but how about the play we just saw there? How about that closing speed? Able to get to the outside part of the field and turn that play into a loss.
So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. Burrow will throw. He's going to air it out for Dorsett. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 12. When the rookie QB gets his first touchdown pass, that's one you put in the trophy case. First career interception, that's going to be one he wants to forget.
Yeah, and he's not going to go ask for the football, right? No. Yeah, you can keep that one. The key for him, what does he learn from it? When he watches the tape, does he have an answer right now where he already understands what mistake he made? That's what the coaches are going to want to know, and that's what they'll grill him on and see how he grows from it.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Von Bell. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. 2nd interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on it. His teammates are going to check on it because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 38-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Elliott. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And finally taken down at the 44-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that one. And it'll give him a fresh set of downs. No score after 1 on EA Sports.
No score.
So after a good run by Zeke, another 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he takes it down to the 40 with a pickup of 4.
Elliott, the ball carrier.
Well, the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and 6.
It's now 3rd down and 6.
Now Burrow. Complete, the tight end Kelsey. And he's taken down inside the 30. An 11-yard pickup for the Titans and a first down.
Well, sometimes our pregame meetings do pay off, don't they? What do the guys in the locker room call him?
Well, they said it with a chuckle. They called him Old Reliable.
Yeah, that means he doesn't move quite as fast as he used to, but he still knows all the tricks, doesn't he? Even that little gentle push-off in order to get open. He finds a way to pick up a first down.
And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays.
The 10-yard line.
2 minutes gone by, second quarter.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit.
And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Ezekiel Elliott, his first touchdown here of the new campaign, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. On for the extra point, Giorgio Tavecchio. No, he missed the PAT. No good on the extra point, so a letdown there, and this will stay a 6-point ball game. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down. The quick throw complete into the flat out left. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
And 8.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. He'll pitch it. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 12 yards there and a first down.
The 28-yard line. A gain of 12. First down, Jaguars.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in this 2nd week of the regular season. And they run the option here on 1st and 10. Complete out to Samuel on the quick throw. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
2nd and 3. Finding Knox there, complete. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
Complete.
He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. Great mix of play calling so far. 3 runs, 3 passes. All 3 passes have been completions. 1st and goal.
I think on defense now, you have to almost take a chance. Rely on your scouting. Pick a play you think they would run here, and just load up for it and see what happens.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And that'll be incomplete. incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. So it's first and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break.
And they'll try the option on first and goal.
And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
Speed is the name of the game when it comes to RPOs, and sometimes you can be a little too quick, thus inaccurate, incomplete.
Another shot from the one on second and goal. They'll look to run with Henderson. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown.
Touchdown.
Punching it in from a yard away. And the Jaguars are an extra point away from taking the lead. On here, Brandon McManus for the point after. He's got it, and they take the lead at 7-6.
Makes the score Jaguars 7, Titans 6.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Brings up second and 4.
They'll come up now second and 4 from the 31. Now it's Burrow. Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts. As the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. Now the Jags with 5 in the secondary now on third down. They're passing here. Joe Burrow eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let it go deep. Right sideline. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now, give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks...
And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble.
I know there's no magnet in the ball, but sometimes for the punt returner, after such a scramble, it sort of feels that way, doesn't it? He has it, he loses it, somehow the ball finds its way back to him.
Atone for his sin, and you know he's taking a deep sigh of relief right now. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And you're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you've got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are on the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime looking at each other wondering what if. Certainly no lack of aggressiveness here. They were hoping for the home run play to get them 6 points. They're hoping for a catch, maybe a call, but they figure they can at least get into field goal range with a completion.
Pressure from his right, and he goes down hard, flat on his back. Now the Titans will use their third and final timeout, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Got an extra defensive back out there for the Titans now here for third down. Not wanting to risk another sack, they'll play it safe with a run. And they will get to him behind the line, but the clock continues to tick down. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave them with a 4th down. Now the former Oklahoma Sooner Tress Way on to punt the football. So a very tight first half. We had to break in a 1-point game. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, the Titans going to get the ball to start the second half, and they trail here as we get back to it on EA Sports. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. Ezekiel Elliott going to take it the distance. 20. And that's a touchdown, but hold on. There is a flag down on the field. We'll have to see what this is about. Brutal, so take away the long touchdown.
It's a cruel game sometimes, partner.
After the penalty, it's Elliott. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
The 28-yard line.
Again, it's Elliott. And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage.
That was an example of excellent defense there. They stumped him. So now he brings up a 3rd down situation. If I'm calling plays here, I make sure I put it in the hands of my quarterback and get it to a receiver real fast. I'm not running the ball here.
On 3rd and 1, Burrow. And he's got a man open. That's Allen. And he will have a Titans 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. From midfield now, Burrow. It's brought incomplete. It's John Brown. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
This is Elliott. He juked him. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
They did a really nice job there defensively. They strung the play out, didn't give him a cutback lane. On each play, you have guys what I call our BCR players. Guys are responsible for the bootleg, for the cutback, and for the reverse. They played that one perfectly.
And rode him right out of bounds. On 2nd down, here's Burrow. To the right side, it's Kelsey. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. This drive, it's been a good mix. 3 passing plays, 3 runs, hitting on all 3 of those passes, and the last one putting him in the red zone.
So wouldn't you think play action right here? Because you've got the ability and had the ability to run it and throw it. Go play action and take your shot at the end zone.
3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. They keep on the ground with Elliott. He will push his way down to about the 14. Credit the tackle to John Franklin Myers.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Now Burrow to throw on second down. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Just a 1-yard pickup on the play. And just like that, it's third down. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. Flushed out right. Jacksonville's pass defense holds serve. Fourth down. So 2 third-down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a third, and now they deal with fourth down.
Slay on the coverage.
Now Giorgio Tavecchio for the field goal try.
Giorgio Tavecchio on for the field goal. A 30-yard attempt.
The kick by Tavecchio is good. And they jump back in front here. It's 9-7. Well, they don't get a touchdown here on the opening drive of the third quarter, but I think maybe you still say mission accomplished as they come away with the lead.
No, absolutely. You keep the pressure on, right? You go downfield, get some points up on the board, and hope that you've motivated your defense to take the field and hold that lead.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Henderson now on 1st and 10. And this will be a Jaguars first down as good running gets them to about the 44.
The tackle made.
That time a little misdirection really seemed to fool the defense.
And think of it this way. From the time you're in high school, you're taught to watch film and pick up tendencies. Sometimes they can use those against you, though, when they break their own tendencies and hit you back the opposite direction, huh?
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
Sometimes I need a check, not the sneakers, but the ones that make you watch your step. You change name, how about your respect? Good morning when I get expecting up the back. In fact,
some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. First down, he'll drop to throw. Going for, and this is taken in at the 5. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
Touchdown, Jacksonville.
DK Metcalf, 44 yards. And once again, the Jaguars are back out in front.
The kick is good.
And his kick is good.
Breaks the score, Jaguars 14, Titans 9.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive, and they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. Ezekiel Elliott gonna take it the distance. Touchdown Titans. Ezekiel Elliott, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Titans have once again taken the lead. So a big 2-point conversion attempt forthcoming for the Titans. And now he'll tuck it and run. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more.
17.
Here's Martin now following the score as he'll send this one away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
First down.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there, not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. LaMarcus Joyner with a pick, and he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning, threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's a guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
Off the play fake, here's Burrow. That is caught at the 7. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. That's good for 28 yards.
And these guys certainly are not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the fourth quarter.
The Titans were number 1 in the NFL in red zone touchdown percentage last year, 77%. It's first and goal. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17.
Well, that was point counterpoint, wasn't it? They decided to throw for it on first and goal. Instead, the defense counters with pressure, and the defense wins, getting a big sack.
First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on second and goal, back even further. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. Philip Dorsett there to make the grab. And the Titans are going to add on to their lead. And he atones for his miss the first time around as this one is up and good to extend their lead.
Titans 24, Jaguars 14.
So after the touchdown, Martin now on to kick this one away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he couldn't hang on. Would have been their 4th pick of the game. Instead, second down.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off near the 42. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. Well, you just kind of feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much, because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs to do. Get through this game. Go to the press conference, meet it head on, and show your teammates you're ready to shoulder what happened today, and you'll be ready for the next game.
And if he can do that as a rookie, that's a great sign of maturity. An 11-yard pickup for the Titans at a first down. He takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of 3.
On the carry.
Able to stay in bounds, and the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before, and now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in, and all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is, first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, rake at the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover, because one more score, and this game's over.
The Titans on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 14. Here's Burrow. Caught, Kelsey, left side. And he'll get inside the 10, but he's short of the line he needed. They'll get 11, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver, where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a first down.
So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but it's still ate up time, got points, so while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
25-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. They'll look to throw now on first down. He's going to let it fly. That's going to be caught. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown.
Touchdown, Jacksonville.
DK Metcalf with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Jaguars have cut it back within a score.
The kick is good.
And he's got it up and through.
Score Titans 27, Jaguars 21.
So here comes the kickoff, and what now is just a 1-score, 6-point game. Taken about 7 yards deep. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all 3 timeouts defensively and then reassess where we are. That one looks like he'll throw here. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let it go deep. Right. It got his man. Complete. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. That one goes for 36 yards.
At the 44-yard line.
So the challenge comes in inside of 2 minutes, and it gets overturned.
And it changes the whole format of what's about to happen because both sides had thought a certain call had been made. Now they have to flip back and start over.
Escaping the pressure right. He's going to air it out for Dorsett, and that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
An incomplete pass on second down. That muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. Here we go with Burrow. He's going to air it out for Dorsett. And that is intercepted by the Pro Bowl corner Darius Slay. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. 3rd and long that time. He was trying to make something happen, but a little too risky.
Well, the field tilted on him. And what I mean by that is what you said. 3rd and long. Got to push it downfield to try and pick up the first down. Defensive backs live for this situation. And they took advantage of the young man right there.
He's back to throw. Wide open receiver complete. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game.
Down Jacksonville.
They'll get this out wide to Metcalf. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
They'll look to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock.
The Jaguar first down.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off at the 14. And he'll take this all the way down inside the 40. And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
Well, based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
Man open left side is Brown. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Throwing now is Joe Burrow. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left. 6 yards on the pickup, and that'll make this a 2nd down. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Now it's Burrow. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. On 3rd down, Burrow. And the throw there going to be incomplete. So this one, a Tennessee Titan victory. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half to put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching this one were thinking to themselves, I bet halftime was really interesting. Probably took the paint off the walls with some of the words that were said. But I get the sense that it was much more of the adjustments they made. They came in with a game plan that we saw that didn't work in the first half. They made the adjustments necessary, went away from that, and then they got it together, got a spark, and then took off. It's really nice to watch in the second half.
So for Tennessee, it's a win here in their home opener as they move to 2-0. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Minnesota Vikings. Meanwhile, for Jacksonville, they'll drop to 0-2. And they will be at home next week to take on the Miami Dolphins. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.